Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of my Mac Pro series. In this episode we'll be covering my 3,1 and everything that's in it. Basically we're just going to be introducing it, what's in it currently, and then basically wrap up the video so we can transition into all the other videos I want to do. But I want to first show you guys what's in it right now. And towards the end of this season, we'll probably be going over what has changed in it since then. So let's get started. First off, we'll plug it back in, and I'll show you all the specs and what it's currently running. Okay, so first off, we'll switch over from the 2,1 to the 3,1. I have some KVM switches connected, so it shouldn't be any issue. We'll first switch over the secondary monitor. Then we'll switch over the main monitor. And as we can see, we have macOS Sierra installed. In a future video, I will be showing you how to install macOS Sierra on your 3,1 and even your 4,1 Mac Pro or any other unsupported Mac that can run Sierra. So that's just a heads up for an upcoming video. But first off, before we continue, let's talk to Siri. Hi, Siri.
Hey, didn't I just talk to you on the phone yesterday?
I also have night shift enabled. Turn on night shift.
Night shift coming right up.
And I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but night shift is now enabled. So we'll turn night shift off, and we're back to the normal screen. So this is macOS Sierra. This is currently the only operating system that is running on the system. I will be installing El Capitan as an emergency operating system eventually, and also Windows 10. I'm not going to go far into the specs of this right now, and I will just be saying that to the next part of the video. So anyway, let's get to that next part, and I'll be showing you the insides of this 3,1. So let's go. Okay, now that you guys have seen what is running software-wise, we will now go over the Mac Pro itself. I got this Mac Pro from a member of the Mac Pro upgrade group on Facebook. He was very generous, and I managed to buy this Mac Pro really cheap. In fact, when it is all said and done, it will cost just as much, if not a little bit more or a little bit less, we will see, that my 2,1 cost me. So anyway, so that's pretty cool. The case itself I'm not really going to show. It came to me a little bent, once again because of shipping, and it wasn't because of the member that sold it to me. The shipping just managed to bend the top handles inward a little bit, and it caused a few little bends here and there, but it's a lot straighter than Twisted Mac sitting next to it right now. So that's pretty nice. I'm not going to show you the rest of the case because it's pretty much immaculate, except there's some nasty scratches on it, especially some deep ones on the other side. But I'll eventually probably be showing you guys that when we're finished up with this season, or at least when I'm finished updating this thing. So anyway, let's go on with what's on the insides. We'll start out with the RAM. Right now it is running 4 8GB sticks of 667 DDR2 fully buffered RAM, which was the RAM that I actually bought for the 2,1. Of course, we figured out that 8GB DIMMs don't work. But in the 3,1 we can run up to 64 gigs, which of course is 8 gigs. So anyway, the 3,1 can run 667 MHz RAM or 800 MHz RAM. I decided, of course, to use the 667. The speed isn't going to be a big difference, and since I had this laying around pretty much useless, I decided to use it. I also have other RAM modules and could upgrade this to 44 gigs, I believe, of RAM, but some of them are 800 MHz modules, and I don't want to really mix them, although I have tested it and they just downclock to 667. It's just, it doesn't seem very stable. but we'll show you real quick what the RAM looks like. That's it. Anyway, so that's the RAM. Of course, we have the two 2.8 gigahertz CPUs right here. And there was a quad-core model which just had one CPU. It was the same board from what I hear. It just didn't have the second heatsink, and it had a cap over the socket. So you could upgrade it to 2 CPUs if you wanted to later on. So I'll be upgrading these CPUs to a 3.2 gigahertz set, which on eBay right now, I think I've found a set which are $70. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I hope I can get them soon. Anyway, so what else we have in here is my GTX 960 super clocked, which is temporary right now. The 970 that's in the 2,1 will be going in this eventually. It is connected by the two 6-pins into an 8-pin adapter. We also have an Nanotech USB 3.0 card, just like in the 2,1, though this one's actually plugged into a PCIe 2.0 slot, so it is actually getting full USB 3 speeds, which is quite nice. Above it, it has the ATI HD 2600 XT, the original card that came with the system. It's just for, of course, boot screens. And we can see that the fan is not blocked because I'm using a laptop hard drive there, just like I do in the 2,1. We also have the OSXWiFi.com card that was in the 2,1, which I've all removed over. It is a AC card, and it has Bluetooth 4.0 built into it. The Bluetooth that was in the system and the airport card that was in the system is now in the 2,1. Now let's go to the hard drives. The first hard drive right here is similar to the 2,1's hard drive. It is a Seagate FireCuda drive. This is brand new. I just got it. It's quite nice, and it's a 2 terabyte. Then we've got another Seagate drive, which is another 2 terabyte, which was from a NAS system that I retired. Then we have this Seagate, once again, hard drive, which is a laptop drive, and it is a 250 gig, which I'll be storing probably El Capitan on it for emergency boots. Finally, we have an identical 2 terabyte drive to the second drive I showed you, which was also from that NAS. Lastly, let's go over the optical drive. Now this system, from what I can tell, originally had another drive up here, which was probably a custom drive. It's missing one screw there to mount that drive, but that's not a big deal. I'll probably be moving the Blu-ray drive over to this, the drive that's in the 2,1 to this system, and then move the original DVD drive that was in the 2,1 back into the 2,1. So I still have the 2 drives. And yes, I still use optical drives quite often. So that will be nice for me. Right now, what is currently in it is just the original combo super drive, which is a DVD burner. That's about it. It's not anything super special. So that's all that. And that's basically my 3,1. Now, in the next video, we'll be going over many different things, probably talking about the misconceptions between the 2,1, 3,1. I might be doing some comparisons. We'll see. I've still coming up with the main idea of everything, but we'll all see what's to come. Anyway, so that's the end of this video, and thank you for watching. This has been a Rutke Mods video. Hi, Siri. It didn't say anything. Video. But first off, let's talk to Siri real quick. Shortcut's not working. Now it works.
Got it.